So welcome. This is Forrest over at Extreme Impact Marketing. I'm going to go over these digital business cards with you really quick, show you how I use what I call a digital business card follow-up funnel. And of course you can use these for anything. You can be as creative as you want to. It just depends. The software is relatively easy to use. So first of all, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to jump in. I'm going to create a business card. I'm just going to throw one together really quick. You can do this either on your phone, on your iPad, or I'm on a computer here. You can see that all the similarities work. Now on your iPhone, it's going to be more of a linear progression. When you go through, you've got to open it up. It's going to open it up into the next tab. You can work your way through. I've also going to put in the group, the Extreme Impact group. If you'd like to join that group, shoot me a private message. I'll get you in there and sort of show you how to go in and actually personalize one. So when you actually send it out to somebody, it's pretty cool. You just pick a card, you're going to hit send, you pull out in the contact, you can do a customized message. It's a pretty cool process. I'm going to do a separate video on that so you can see how to do it. Very easy. I'll probably just record it on my phone and just walk you through, and I'll put that in the Extreme Impact group. So here we go. So you're going to click on create on your phone. I'm going to create a card, of course. Now on your phone, it's going to have a big green button with a cross in the middle. You're going to click create there. I'm going to grab which one of these I want to use. It just depends on how I want to do this. So for example, I like to do the ones that have the videos on the top. Let's see which way they are in here. Of course, my name is not Jane Doe. So let's find, let's see. And I like the ones with the round on the bottom. So let's choose this one. And I'm going to select that card. It's going to pull it in here for me. It's going to build it up. Now I can change if this template isn't laid out, and you can adjust the template as you go through. You're going to be able to edit all the stuff that's in the template. You can change the colors on this. There's more colors down here. Say for example you have a color that matches your business. Let's see, I know, so I'll just pick that one. Say that's a color for my business that you have, depending on what kind of hex code colors you have. So I choose a color on my card. Up here at the top you can see there's info, picture, so on and so forth. I want to go hit the next button. Would you like to use your profile information? Now that's going to pull in all my information from when I went in and originally set up my account. I can click yes, and it's going to load all of that stuff in here. I'm going to create a title, and this is going to be called my Zoom training card. So it's my Zoom training, and I put my information. I go in and adjust any of this that I want to. It's going to pull all that information in. You can go through and adjust any of this. Now in this area here, this is where I would want to put in any information that I want people to sort of take action on. So here, to qualify, in this case maybe I'm giving away some free movie passes. You know me, I love to give away free movie passes. I've actually created a card just for giving away movie passes to qualify for free movie passes. Click the link below. Alright, and then of course that's going to be this link. We're going to get to that page. I can scroll down here, I can turn this stuff on, I can have an invite code. I always like to, just depends on what I'm doing with this. Sometimes I'll turn that off. I like to show forward my card and save my card. Save is going to actually save the contact information to their phone. I'm going to hit next and go to picture. Now change picture. This one here is going to change my personal photo. This one down here is going to remove this logo up here. I can put in my own logo. So if I want to go in and grab and say upload my own personal logo, I can add a logo here that I want to put in. Just depends on what I want this card to do. For example, getting ready to launch a rideshare here in a couple of weeks. It's going to be so cool. It's a cool rideshare app they're getting ready to launch. I'm going to create a card. Matter of fact, I've already got a card created for that. So depending on what I want to put up there on the top as a logo, if I don't want a logo up there, I just uncheck that, and I'm going to hit save, and it removes my logo. I'm going to go to the next page, and I'm going to add my social links in here. Now depending on what I'm doing on the card, depending on what I want the card to do or not do, if I want them to stay on this card, in other words, I don't want them to navigate away from the card, I'm going to remove my social links. So I don't want these social links on here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to remove these social links because I don't want people navigating away from this card. I want them to stay on the card. I'm going to get all of my social links off of here. So they're all good to go. Where is it still showing? Why is it still showing Facebook on there? There we go. Got all of that stuff off of there. So the social links are gone. Again, I want them to stay on this card, other than maybe being able to contact me directly with phone, text, or email, sending that information to me directly. And you can depend, again, the card, if you're creating a funnel, for example, I'm giving away these movie passes on this particular card, they don't need to navigate away. I want them to come to the card. If they want the movie passes, I want them to be able to click on the link. I want them to follow the instructions that's in the link, and I want them to go there. So next, I've got all my social stuff here. I'm going to scroll down. You can see I can add Skype, WhatsApp, Snatch, Line, and I don't know what that is, Voxer. I can put in a YouTube video. I like to use Vimeo. I have a paid version of Vimeo in here, so I'm going to go grab my Vimeo video, which is here, and I've already customized this video. This is for my movie passes. I'm going to copy this link right here from Vimeo. I'm going to copy. I'm going to come back over here to where I'm building my card at, and I'm going to put in movie passes giveaway. Okay. One of the things I did is I created a QR code with my actual digital business card that I can walk up to people and say, hey, do you want to qualify for some free movie passes? And I'll have the QR code on my phone. I'll say, just scan this code with your phone. They'll scan it, and it'll take them right to this digital business card. It's very cool. So it brings them to the digital business card. Then it goes through and says, they watch the little video, then it tells them exactly what to do to qualify to win the movie passes. And the whole goal of to get somebody to qualify for the movie passes is to have them enroll as one of my customers. So if they enroll as a customer, they get put in the bucket and they qualify. I draw out names like I'm going to do tonight to qualify. So I've done that. Next, I want to put in my link buttons where I want them to go to qualify. So I'm going to put in my link button title here, enter to win. You see it just popped up there, enter to win. Then I'm going to put in my website link, which I forgot to grab, so give me just a second. I'm going to go. So in this case, down here on my button, I'm going to see enter the win, use code, and I've got my code that I can enter into this area. And then of course I'm going to put my website link in here. I've got my video link in there. It's all set to go. We'll scroll up to the top. You'll see it loaded the video. It says to qualify for free movie passes, click the link below. They're going to click the link here. I'm going to hit next. It's going to confirm my card, and I'm going to hit save. It has now put it in my card bucket. I can scroll down here to the bottom. We can go in here and we can preview the card, and you can see how quickly I built the card. So here's the card. I've got my video on it. To qualify, they click on this link. It's going to take them to the link where they're going to enter the code, qualify to win for the movie passes. The instructions are right here in the video that tells them exactly what they need to do, the steps to enter to win. And I may put a few more instructions in here. Watch the video and give them a few more instructions, and exactly, step 1, click the button below. Step 2, on the following screen, enter the code, and then on the following screen, enter your name, email address, and phone number, and they have a chance to win. So that's just one card. So now that's a way of giving something away. So that's to build a card, and again, you can use them as many ways you want. So here's what my funnel looks like. And for you guys that are my car sales guys, my auto sales pros, I've got a really cool system for you guys. I'm going to run through those really quick so you guys know them. So if you're in the automobile sales industry, and I've talked to you guys about this is just blowing up over here. My auto sales pro guys, that you guys are in that group. So here's how your funnel would work, and I'm reading it off my screen here. So first of all, you're going to have your customer, whether or not they come into the showroom, right, and or you've made a sale to them. You're going to have your next day digital business card. Your next day digital business card is going to be, thanks for coming by. I would recommend you go out and you grab your iPhone or your phone or whatever it is and do a short video of you standing in front of the car that they either bought or standing in front of the vehicle that they were interested in, and say, hey, thanks, really appreciate you coming by. Now this is a generic video. It doesn't really have to be specifically focused on that one person. I would recommend just standing somewhere in the dealership and say, hey, really appreciate you coming by. If you need any of this, you're going to have 2 of these. You're going to have the next day video. One's going to be for somebody that stopped by you didn't sell, and there's going to be one for somebody that came by that purchased. So you're going to have 2 digital business cards, one for the next day that didn't buy and one for the next day that did buy. And your message is going to be a little bit different. So that's going to be card 1. You're also, prior to that, card 0 is going to be while they're actually in the dealership. Your card 0 is going to be when they're right there. Basically, the bell has been rung. They're all excited. They just made the purchase, and you're going to send them your referral card. Your referral card is going to have all your referral links to Google reviews, or your review card is going to have your Google reviews, your dealer raters, your cars.com, all your review links on that specific card. And you're going to send it to them and say, hey, I'm going to text you my review card. I need you to tell everybody in the world about the 5-star experience that you just had with me. Make sure and you text it to them. That's through the app and the phone. So you're going to open up your digital business card. You're going to click on the link. You're going to click the card, the review card. It's going to open up. You're going to ask you who you wanted to send it to. You're going to hit send. It's going to ask you to fill in their contact information. It's going to say save it to your phone. Yes, you save the contact information to your phone. You click next. How do you want to send it? You're going to send it via text. You're going to send it through the text message, so on and so forth, and they're going to text. It's going to end up on their phone. They're going to open it up. They're going to fill out the review links. They're going to complete the review, and then they're going to say, and you tell them when you're sitting right there talking to them, make sure you save that. So that's 0 card. That's in your face 0 card. I'm talking about auto sales pro guys right now, so you understand this funnel. The next thing is the next day card. So the next day would be, and you can duplicate and copy these cards, which is pretty cool. So you can have your next day card. Your next day card, in that, once you do the review card, you're going to send it out to them. You're going to hit send. It's going to open up a page on this card. It's going to say, when would you like to follow up? You create a follow-up. It's 1 day, so you click day and you hit save, and it's automatically going to create a follow-up for you. They're going to get that. They're going to fill out the reviews. So you're going to get a reminder that says to follow up with John Smith. When you follow up with John Smith, you're going to send them the next day card because they bought a sale, and in your messages, you're going to say, hey, thank you for your business. Really appreciate. Now, you don't have to do anything else because you've already set all of these cards up in advance, right? So you're going to send them the next day card that says, thank you for your business. Really appreciate it. If you need anything, all my contact information is right here below this video, because you're doing it on a video, standing in front of the dealership or wherever you're at, and in your office. You're going to send them that card. You're going to text it to them. That's the next day follow-up in your text message. It says, hey, make sure you click on the link below to save my business card. It's going to open up. They're going to say thank you. And you're doing this because you want to get your face in front of these people 12 times in the next 12 years. Or next 12 years, 12 times in the next 12 months. You're going to do it a lot here very, very shortly. So your next step, right? So your next step is going to be day 2. Is going to be your surveys. You're going to ask, let's see, where did I go to? Follow-up card next day. Survey time is going to be your next one. So it depends on when they get a survey. Most, if it's a new car, they're going to get a 7-day or 14-day. They're going to receive a survey follow-up. You want to make sure you send out the survey card. The card after that can be the 1-week card or the 14 card. Just depends on when they get the survey. You're then going to do a 30-day follow-up that says happy 30-day anniversary. You're going to have another video that says, hey, happy anniversary. It's been 30 days. If you need anything, make sure you reach out to me. And you're doing this, and you want to do this on videos inside those cards. So this is another card that you're going to create. The next card is going to be a 60-day card. And you can actually copy or clone the 30-day card into a 60-day card and just change the messaging a little bit. From there, you're going to go into a 90-day card. Now, the 90-day card is a very pivotal card. It's the one you want to put the asterisk next to in following up for this funnel. The 90-day card is going to be one. So the next card you're going to want to be on is your 90-day card. Your 90-day card is going to be your first service card. So this is the one that you're going to send out to them that says, and I have examples of all of these for you guys, my Auto Sales Pro, so you guys can actually see these cards. It's going to be your 90-day card. It's going to say, hey, it's been 90 days since your purchase. Happy 90-day anniversary. Your mileage should be somewhere around the 3,000 to 3,500 mile time. Is time to schedule your service. Right below this video, there's a link to schedule your service. There's also a coupon link down here. You can check that coupon to make sure you get a good deal. If you need anything, make sure you reach out to me. All my contact information is on this card. So that's a 90-day card. Then you want to have a 6-month card, a 9-month card, and then a 1-year anniversary card. You can also, if you want to, create a happy birthday card in the middle of that, something that says when you get a notification in your CRM, it's their birthday. You can send them out the happy birthday card. It says, hey, happy birthday, today's your birthday, happy birthday. You can have a little bit of fun with that one and send them your card again. So in effect, you've sent them somewhere in the terms of, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, roughly 10, 11, or 12 cards over a 12-month time frame. you're going to be in their face. They're not going to forget you at all forever and ever and ever, because they have your business card with videos on it in their phone on a repeat basis over and over and over and over. And guess what? They'll start sending referrals. And if you want to get creative, get a referral card in there. Send one out that says, hey, refer your friends to me, and you can actually build a digital business card that has a lead capture on it for them to refer friends over to you as well. So very, very, very cool. Or you can tell them, hey, the card at the bottom, it says forward that to some friends and tell them they need to come buy a car from me. So got my auto sales pros guys out of the way. So that's your follow-up funnel if you're in the auto sales industry. You can also use similar techniques if you're in any kind of other business. So coming back to my network marketers, my direct sales people. So this is my first business card. This would be my business card that if I'm just happen to meet somebody at Starbucks or whatever, and I'm going to exchange business cards with them, I'm going to use this card and I'm going to send it to them. I'm probably going to use my QR code and say, hey, if they have an iPhone, I can just say, hey, open up your camera, scan it, boom, it's going to open up. They're going to click the link. It's going to drop right into the phone. They can download it and save. It's going to have all my contact details on it. I don't have a lot on here. I have my phone, my email, text, my location. I've got a little bit of sort of a teaser blurb about what I do without going into too much. I've got my LinkedIn, Facebook, and Twitter, which is fine on here because it basically says all of this stuff here. They can't escape me. If they decide to go here, that's fine. If they click on the link, that's fine as well. They're going to go in and get a presentation. The cool thing about it is they are now in my phone. Now, if they happen to click on this presentation link to learn more about this and they watch the presentation, guess what? I have their phone number in my phone, and when they fill out this form, it's going to say John Smith, phone number, email, watch this. I can put the two together and say, oh, he watched it. So then I can follow up with him and say, hey, man, I met you yesterday at Starbucks. Looks like you went and took a look at my presentation. The presentation is actually going to walk him through. It's going to tell me what he liked or didn't like, whether he raised his hand and said, I want to be a customer, or whether he raised his hand and said, hey, I want to learn more about the business, or maybe he just says, not interested. Either way, I can still call him and say, hey, looks like you looked at my presentation. It looks like you weren't interested in the business side of things. Would you be open to possibly being a customer? I can get you set up, no obligation there. So that's card number one. My next card would be, say I reached out to somebody, I'm prospecting them on social media or LinkedIn or wherever, and I reach out to them and I say, hey, I was wondering if you might be open to take a look at what I'm doing, earn a little bit extra money as a side hustle, or whatever your verbiage is, and they say, great. I'm going to send them two things. One is I can send them an overview card. I can send them this card right here. I can send them this digital business card and tell them to click on the Learn More link. They're going to click on it and they're going to watch the presentation. So let's say they I'm reaching out and I prospect somebody. I reach out to them on social media and they are interested in the business. I can actually send them this digital business card right here. It's got a little teaser video at the top. You can see I have no verbiage, just this teaser video with some really cool people. It's sort of sexy there. Again, this is Vimeo. They click on it, they play it. They're going to watch it. It's like a minute long. It's not very long at all. Then it has some neat questions in here that says blah, 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 blah. They come down, experience the technology now. They're going to click on it, and it's going to go open up into this. And again, they fill out their information, and it's going to let me know that they watched it. And of course, before I send this to them, I'm going to ask them, when are you going to be able to watch the presentation? And I'm going to give them instructions. I'm going to say, I'm going to send you my digital business card link, and you're going to open that up. And when they open it up, and my goal is in my conversation with that, when I'm having it with them on social media, is I'm going to say, shoot me your mobile number, and I'm going to send you my digital business card with all my contact details on it. You'll notice on this card, all I've got on here is my phone, my text, and my email. I don't have any way for them to escape other than to click on this link right here and watch it. I'm also going to be able to see when they open up my digital business card. It's going to say, boom, open up my digital business card. Then the next step they should take would be to watch my presentation. I'll get a message that says they're watching my presentation. I know this. Then depending on which path they go down inside my presentation, it's going to tell me what they might want more information. So they may choose want more information. If they decide they want more information when I follow up with them, since I have their phone number, I'm going to pick up the phone and say, hey, it looks like you needed more information. Great. I've got the perfect information. So I'm going to send them the link to this digital business card, which has all the information in the world. And just like I'm going to say to them on the phone when I'm talking to them, I'm going to say the exact same verbiage. Great, here's the information on my company. It's very important for me to have you make an informed decision. My focus is to work with people who are committed to being coachable and crushing their goals. If being a team member is not a fit for you, you're welcome to be a customer. Review the information on the digital business card and let me know how you want to proceed. I'm going to go ahead and send you the link now. I'm going to hang up the phone and I'm going to text it to them. I'm going to text them this card. And again, it's got the 15-minute presentation here. It's got the free customer site. It's got the 3-minute Vegas launch recap, and it's got the CEO notes. That is basically how you create a digital business card funnel. The techniques in building these cards is very easy. I showed you how quick I built the movie passes card. You can go in and create them. You can move them around. Once you build a card, if you don't like the format, you can click change templates and it'll flip everything around. And you just go through and you can adjust anything you want to. This is Forrest over at Extreme Impact Marketing. Hope you guys got a lot of value from this. Again, if you are my auto sales pro, you're in that group. If you have any questions, make sure you reach out to me in that group. If you're in the Extreme Marketing group, you have any questions about this, make sure you reach out to me as well. Really appreciate you guys. Go out and make an impact. Peace out. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.